If you want to learn how we create content here at Coast to Coast Creative, make sure you watch the whole video. Hey creators, it's Edie. Welcome back to my Get Social Blitz. Today we're going to talk about how we create content. And if you like this video, you might want to check out my other video, which I have a link down below. It's my 5 secrets of content creation. And with that said, if you haven't already, make sure you like my video if you find some value. Comment to let me know how I've helped you on your journey, and if you have any other social frustrations that I can definitely help you with. Okay, so by now you've already gotten your branding together. You've probably filled out your press kit, and now you're ready to create content. So I like to plan things ahead of time. So for instance, if we are doing a 6-month blitz or a 1-year blitz, then creating content based on the message that you want to leave behind is what you're going to strategize, or how you're going to strategize things. So you're going to start with the end goal. And then with that, we're going to discuss what kind of messages that you'd like to create from that goal. So if you don't have a template for that, I actually have a link down below, and you can just answer some of those questions and it'll start getting your wheels turning. And then from there, you'll figure out what your target audience looks like. So first, it's what your end goals are. So maybe you're selling a product or a service, and you'd like to generate leads, or you'd like to ranking online so that you want to be found on search. If your goal is brand awareness, and let's say you have videos that you want to create, how are you going to distribute the videos? Things like that. Then it's the message. We talked about that. What message do you want to leave behind? You also need to make sure that you have your landing pages ready as well. So once you attract your audience or your customers, then what, right? How are you going to manage the results? So you can either have a form that they can fill out. They can have a way where they can contact you directly. I have some examples of landing pages that you can check out down below as well. We are partners with Cato, and they have some of the best landing pages for campaigns that you can use. Whether you're promoting events, or you've got listings, you've got products, services, fundraising, you name it. You're pitching a strategy. Yes. Also listing pages as well. Now it's what forms of content are you going to create? Are you going to do video-based content? And I actually highly suggest video-based. I say it all the time, but there's so many benefits to videos. But not just that, there's also so many different types of platforms out there, and so many different sizes of videos that makes it easy for you to repurpose the video that you make. So I do highly suggest videos. And so now you've figured out what kind of content you're going to create. This is probably something that you can do yourself if you know how to, or if you have a small budget, you can reach out to virtual assistants. And I have a friend of mine who actually has a virtual assistant company. He coaches and trains VAs from the Philippines, and he also has some free internships, or some internships available for you. So if that is something that you want to roll with, then you're welcome to click the link below and reach out to him directly. Otherwise, we are the media department. You can contact Coast to Coast Creative, and we'd be glad to help you create your content, but not only that, distribute your content based on the goal that you have in mind. So that's another one. Now, there's so many things that you would have to learn if you're going to do this yourself. Designing, that's one thing, graphic design, but you can use Canva for that. I can do simple designs on there, but if you want like some really professional graphic designs, then definitely have to hire somebody who's more experienced in that. So I'm more video, so I've taught myself video. Well, no, not really. Okay, so I did go to school, learn how to use the camera, but also editing there's a local TV station in Gilroy, and that's where I learned a lot of how to create video and then published it, and then along the way I learned how to post it. But we'll get into that later. Okay, so there's that, and then also SEO. So you'll want to learn SEO, how to use hashtags, and also how to find these hashtags. So display purpose is one of my go-tos for that. And for SEO, I use Keywords Everywhere. I also have a video on SEO. So if you want to hear more about this, then click on the link below to watch the video. So yeah, so there's a ton of work that you've got to do to create and distribute content, and you can do it yourself, but you may, to scale in the long run, you're gonna need a team. And we're here for you, but there's other resources out there that you can tap into. There's two other things that I want to share with you. So posting content, it's going to take consistency for you to really grow. I'll give you an example. I have a ton of videos that I've created, and they, like on Facebook Reels there, it doesn't go viral right away. It's like other videos trigger it to go viral. It's so crazy. And then I feel the same way on YouTube, except for like a few videos, but one went viral right away, but then there were a few videos that it took other videos to really push the other videos to go. So that's one thing, and it is looking at your consistency. The next thing is to engage. You can't expect others to follow you and to support you if you don't support others in your community as well. So it is going to take some work on your part. There's a few platforms that I manage directly for some of my clients, but it would not have gone viral, or none of the videos would go viral, unless somebody was actively engaging with your account, basically. So unless you're engaging, it's not going to work. So that means commenting, liking, sometimes sharing others as well, sharing their videos on your platforms. So that's one thing that I really gotta stress, I can't stress enough, is that you have to support each other within the community. So yeah, so that's what I want to leave you with, that this is a social platform, which means you're gonna have to socialize on these platforms. And then another thing, you can't expect everyone to communicate with you the same way nowadays. Everyone communicates differently, or everyone has their own way of communications. So if you have a market that caters to all types of communications, then you'll probably want to create campaigns around that. So for those that still make phone calls, for those that still need to get a letter in the mail, or for those who would rather chat with you instead of call you. So there's so many different ways, and you just got to open that up and not say, oh, I only want to work with people who can communicate with me in this way, because you're going to shut down a lot of people. Okay, so there you go. That was a long-winded answer of how we create content at Coast to Coast Creative. And if you have any social frustrations, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you in any way I can. My name is Edie. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and get notified of my social blitz. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.